I feel like all year long, we've all been sitting here wondering what is wrong with this Celtics team. Why are we not as good as we were last year? Is it age? Is it the fact that we can't rebound a ball to save our lives, giving the other team second chance opportunities? Is our defense slow to rotate? Can we just not hit enough threes anymore? What is the issue? Now, last night, I think we saw full circle what the Celtics are at their very, very best. In 4 quarters, the Celtics did not allow 24 or more points in a single quarter. Or they allowed 24 points once in the third, but that's it. 21, 9, or 18, 22, didn't allow anything. Our defense was on point. We also saw 41% from 3. We had 50 rebounds. They still had 10 offensive rebounds, by the way. We do not want that. We need to stop allowing so many offensive rebounds. But what I love about this team is how dynamic we are in transition. If we are hitting our shots, unbeatable. Unbeatable. This team is unbeatable with transition basketball if we can hit shots. So we're going to push it up to Derek White. Derek White's going to, bounce past it behind him to Jason Tatum. And now we get, we get rotation from the defense here. Right now, we got to step up in all sorts of different angles here. And we're just going to get JB leaking over to that three-point line. Beautiful job here. We're going to attack Dennis Schroeder. Now we got to force Andrew Wiggins to make a decision. Do I do I guard the rolling Derek White, or do I get over to the corner here and go guard a guy like Jaylen Brown? And ultimately, Jaylen Brown just says, hey, you know what? You're not closing out fast enough. I'm just going to shoot over you. That is exactly what he does. Gets it to go. Again, Celtics open up this third quarter. 67-44, and in this video I wanted to break down how they were ultimately able to close the door, put the nail in the coffin, and end this game in the third quarter. I mean, this game was already over at this point, but they did a great job in the third. Let's break it down before we dive in. If you want more of these videos, hit the like button. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. Let's dive in. Now, in this game, we saw defense. Defense finally showed up, and, over the past couple of games you guys been watching, it just seems a little bit off. The defense doesn't have the motivation. They don't hustle enough. They don't rotate enough. It just seems like something's off, but in this game, again, it came together. It seemed like our team finally wanted to win a game. Derek White, beautiful. I mean, dude, Derek White has to be the decoy. He has to be. I don't care who is doing what. This dude is getting blocks, he's getting steals, he's playing great defense every single game. He's the only one that really goes crazy every game defensively, right? Gets a steal. Now, in transition, we're able to get easy baskets. Defense turns into offense, easy buckets, right? Kick it up the floor, wide open. JB tries to moss JT. Tatum ends up getting it. Easy dunk there. Either way, easiest bucket of our lives because we play defense in transition. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right, here we go. Another big time play here. This is so smart by Boston. Instead of isolating to get an open shot for Tatum, a step back three, step into, whatever it may have been, right? We know Tatum likes to ISO. Well, when we have this mismatch, Steph Curry on Tatum, how do we get an even more open look here, right? Let's kick it over to Kristaps Porzingis, right? Now let's have this DHO, right? Whenever you have a DHO, right, this stands for dribble handoff. So we're going to run around Porzingis as he sets this screen and hands the ball off to Jason Tatum. Now, all you have to do in this position is watch what Steph Curry does. If he goes under the screen, well, we're going to stop right here and we're going to shoot a three. If he goes over the screen, we're going to come off, drive into the lane, get the big to overcommit, and then we have a Porzingis open three from the league side, right? I mean, it's easy money. Whenever you have a mismatch like that, exploit it. Right, boom, dribble handoff, we set the screen, we notice, all right, Steph Curry is not going to fight over, he's going to go under, and boom, great job by Kristaps Porzingis, wide open three ball, gets it to go, easy money, great offense. Instead of stepping back for a three from Tatum or, doing some isolation mid-range, let's just get an open look, and we know we can do that by just doing this little DHO action. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, when we're hitting, it's tough to beat us. All right, now the Warriors went into a little bit of a zone here. So as we can tell, they're sending two up top, right? We're doing a really good job. We have Derek White sitting in this dunker spot, which is going to take control here. We got JB in the corner, who's going to take control of that guy. And obviously with Tatum being here, you're going to get rotation there, and you're most likely going to get rotation there. Now, where do you think the massive hole is? Well, if Porzingis can sit in this dunker spot and then slowly drip out to that three-point line, this could end up being really well. So boom, we get a kick there, we get rotation from Andrew Wiggins and Steph Curry. Now the big has to fully commit opposite side of the floor. We're going to keep Derek White kind of in this dunker spot again. Warriors look like they're doing okay defensively rotation-wise, but Porzingis has that quick trigger, doesn't care where you are, where you're coming from, pull up three, gets it to go. And even if, let's say this guy gets there a little bit quicker, what happens? Well, we're probably able to pump and drive by the big, draw the rotation here, and now you have a weak side corner in Derek White. You got a weak side top of the key in Jaylen Brown. You also have Drew Holiday over here as well. I mean, this, no matter what, was going to get us an open look, and Porzingis drains a tough shot there. Absolutely love it. Great look for Boston. And again, just that ball movement pays out so much. So before we get any further into this third quarter, hit that like button if you want more Celtic analysis breakdowns. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and we will be breaking down the Celtics throughout the entirety of the season. So join the family and let's dive back into some more film. All right, here's one of my favorite plays of the game. We get JB driving baseline, drawing the weak side rotation here. You get Steph Curry trying to pick at the ball. We're going to get a sidearm pass over to Jason Tatum. With that, you're going to see even more rotation. Whenever you see that initial double, we even get a little bit of a triple team here. There's going to be really bad rotation by the defense and or just really tough rotation. They're not going to be able to get boom there, boom, like it's going to be really tough for them to rotate to where they need to be. So from here, Jason Tatum is going to kick over to Sam. You get that top side rotation. Now Payton Pritchard's wide open. Nobody can get to him in time. And hey, if Pritchard ever has this type of space, yeah, you can already get back on offense because that's an easy bucket for him. Great ball movement. I mean, it initiates from a drive baseline from Jason Tatum after the timeout. Boom, draw the two. Great pass, get the rotation. Once they're in rotation, they're pretty much screwed because this Celtics team, so dynamic, versatile, they can shoot from anywhere. And right here, that's a beautiful play. All right, here we go again. Now we get this high pick and roll at the top between Luke Cornett and Derek White. He's going to roll over to the basket. We're going to get a little bit of a mismatch here quickly where actually nobody actually goes on him right away. Again, Buddy Hield going to try to fight back over. Now we get a double team. You got this guy right here kind of playing the passing lane between both Payton Pritchard and Sam Hauser, but obviously Luke Cornett makes a great pass, finds Pritchard. Now you get extra rotation. Now, with a guy like Sam Hauser in this corner, obviously the defense is going to overcommit, try to run him off that three-point line. We're going to step in. We have the opportunity to either drive to the basket or just pull up for a mid-range, see if we get rotation from Buddy Hield there and maybe a lob threat to the basket with Luke Cornett. I mean, again, so many options right here. We're going to boom, up fake, get him by him, and then Sam Hauser just going to pull up for an open mid-range. Gets it to go. Easy money. Just really started to look good here. Another one. Pritchard drives in, rotation from the big. Luke Cornett with the rebound, kicks out. Sam Hauser stop and pop. Gets it to go, man. Wet like water. Nothing but net. That is beautiful basketball once again. Great job by Luke Cornett. A couple of great passes, and Boston ultimately ends this game winning 125-85. Absolute domination, and that's what happens when you're able to hit your threes, when you're able to play a little bit of defense, when you're able to rotate well. This team is really scary, and again, I know a lot of people are nervous about where they're headed and where they are right now, and I wouldn't be nervous at all. I would not be nervous at all. This team is very good, and still probably the scariest team in basketball outside of maybe the Cavaliers right now, man. They're connecting in all cylinders, but the Cavaliers might go through a little bit of a rut soon. And we're not great right now, but if we start hitting that peak later in the season, it could be perfect timing, to be honest. So hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.